And like I had said in a previous video, I'm not at home. We are going to go over the LG TrueSteam because I'm not at home, and I usually use the LG ThinQ, which is just a bigger unit with a little bit more options on drying and washing. So what we're going to go over in this video today is when you have any washer dryer that is sensor dry and you have a big comforter in general, and even worse if you have a big fluffy comforter like this, the dryer is going to think that it's dry the whole time, but you as the person doing your own laundry is gonna have to take the comforter out, feel for all the damp spots, make sure that there's no more damp spots, and if you find one, you take the comforter out completely and make sure that the damp spot is facing the outside or inside of the machine so it can sense the dampness. Take it out, put it back in, make sure that it's the side that is damp is facing outside for the sensor. Close it back up. Turn the drying back on, go back to very dry, and dry it again. So you're gonna have to do this multiple times. So that says an hour and 10 minutes before it's done, but once the sensor goes, it's gonna say 5 minutes left after like 1 or 2 minutes of it trying to sense and feel for any wet spots. Yeah, when it does that 5 minutes thing, you're gonna have to keep feeling, checking, taking out the comforter, putting it back in, and putting it on very dry multiple times until it actually is dry. Or if you're lazy and have the space, you let it air dry, but it's gonna smell a little funky and a little mildewy if you just let it sit and air dry for a bit. I speak from experience, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a lot easier to do if you're not sharing your washer and dryer unit with like 7 other people in the household. So if you're sharing it amongst like a huge family household, then it might be a little difficult to keep doing this. But as long as you guys have a schedule, routine of how you do your laundry loads, that you should be able to work it out. Anyways, in this instance, that's all you do. I know it could be common sense, but common sense isn't always common for everybody. So if you've never thought of that issue for your sensor drying dryer when it comes to your comforters, that's just it. It just senses things. It's not wet enough for it to think that it still needs to dry, and you're just gonna have to keep restarting the cycle over and over and over again until it's satisfactory to what you think is the best dry mode setting result. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.